In the heart of the unforgiving California desert, where dust and adrenaline collide, a legendary battle unfolds. Welcome to King of the Hammers, an off-road race that pushes both man and machine to their limits. Jason Scherer, a three-time King of the Hammers champion, is trying for a fourth championship. Coming up short with back-to-back second-place finishes in 2022 and 2023. Jason is hungry to put his team back on top of the podium.
Hey Jay, are you in your suit?
No, I was waiting to get positioned.
Okay. This is called Pummel Pass, just outside Hammertown. We're gonna do a shoot here with, what was your name again? We're shooting this for Method, Fox. Jason's here to shoot it for Baja Designs. So this is pretty typical in the days leading up to King of the Hammers that all sponsors ask these guys to do shit they're not wanting to do, which is photo shoots. Super backlit. It's too bad because this is actually really nice right here.
Be a great picture if somebody's stupid truck wasn't behind it.
A little more, turn you up, exactly, spin your feet. Good, right there. Just what you were doing, looking at the sun. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good. Shuffle forward to the edge of that rock away from the car.
You know, you work with all these people and then they need the content, so you got to do it before the car gets all beat up. I think they want me to move it again, which is totally cool, but I just need to hop back in. So, yeah.
So I want you to back it in.
Jason, your knees on set.
So this was day 2 at the Hammers. Did a photo shoot with Ford this morning. Did a photo shoot with Fox this afternoon. Method race wheels and Baja Design. So it's knocked off a lot of the stuff. Pre-running open today, so we got to see some of the course, and then tomorrow is pre-run, and more pre-run. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Get out there and actually feel like we're getting some of this race stuff ready instead of a lot of the media stuff. But you got to do both. It's part of the gig, and we know it. Got the new Forties on.
Every morning, 8 o'clock. Team workout.
One minute left, give it all. No, it's not easy. Neither is the end of the race, you know? I do this every single day of my life for motivation for this race. Like, absolutely hate CrossFit, but I go every day because it starts off the same way as the race. 3, 2, 1, go. And you gotta figure out a way to get to the finish without killing yourself, still having enough at the end. It's the biggest cheat I know for this race.
I'm starting out that way. So today's just connecting the dots. We've done a lot of the rock trails and we've done a lot of the desert, but because of the way the races are run, we need to put all the little pieces together. So this morning we started out with kind of doing the desert out to Emerson, which is the beginning of our second lap, and then connecting from the bottom of Emerson up here to this valley.
We're here watching King's Veto, which this year we're going down. Last year we're doing just what these guys did going up here in the 2023 race. And this was like the last lap. You got to make this obstacle, and it was a mess. There was cars rolled over everywhere. Our good buddy Cameron Steele was out of the car working on his. I think he had broken something and rolled. And these guys are coming up in their crawlers and making it look pretty easy. But we made it with some broken parts and no air locker in the front. And so I feel like we still got it, but they're pretty cool to watch.
So this is lap 2. We're going to come out of Clawhammer and Nightmare, and then we get to drop down this.
See this side. This one's blind over the top until you're on it, but I trust it. I love seeing people come out here and like the real crawlers and just make it look so easy. But again, I mean, we're not going 120 through the desert either. I do think that if you learn this and the way the cars react, then when you get in the big cars, you know how to do it.
Check out that rig down there. He's got a real co-dog.
Slippery. What do you recommend?
A little traction. I guess we're not going to get the Vans sponsorship if I called them stupid.
Jason is qualified to start on the front row the past 9 years, and 7 of those years he had pole position. This year he's trying a different strategy, and he has stated he wants to qualify 5th or 6th and start on the 3rd row.
Just doing the quality check. We've got a few small items to do, but the car's been great. It's always nice when everything's right before we get here. 7 on pole and 9 in the front row. King of the Hammers, gotta love it.
Qualifying went great. Looks like we landed 5th. It was a smooth, easy run, wasn't hard on the car, and he got himself exactly where he wanted.
And just like that, Jason qualifies 5th. He will start on the 3rd row alongside back-to-back champ, Raul Gomez. Jason is not only an off-road racer, he's an off-road enthusiast. He's also a businessman. Nothing brings all of his skills and passions together like his new business endeavor, the KOH edition Ford Bronco.
Here at the Hammers in 2024, and I'm standing in front of the King of the Hammers Bronco Edition booth. This is so exciting for me. This is like a dream come true. I launched this last year here at the Hammers, and we've sold 75 of these things, and we're gonna sell even more next year because the demand is off the hook. I've been so fortunate to drive it all year, go out and explore the trails. I even had my daughter go through the Rubicon Trail and let her drive the whole thing. Just a great product. We're just so proud of it, and we're getting a lot of consumers to come by here and tell us about their experiences. Kind of makes you just like happy that they're getting to go out and experience the outdoors and have fun with their families and go camping and have fun with them and go wheeling and have a good time. So go to kohbronco.com and see it on the website there and check it out. You can learn more about them and find one for yourself.
February 3rd, 2024. Race day has arrived. It's time to put all the hard work and planning to the proving grounds.
Team did a great job. Car's better than it ever has been. So Jay and I need to go do our job now, which is actually to chill out here a little bit here in the beginning. So race doesn't start till lap 3.
It's race day. It's time to go. It'll be a good day. We'll start with the last year's King roll next to us and set a pace and run it and stick it. Came in physically second. Fuel, our car looks great. Slight leak on the front diff. Everything's ready to go.
The first lap, and I felt like our pace was so good. Didn't hurt the car at all. We had Warren, but we just stayed right out of his dust, and we were like, this is perfect right here. Casey Curry did a great job too. I was stoked on him. We got back onto the desert loop back here. We had someone who was just going slow, but not slow enough. They were going like 70 where we go 100, and their dust was hanging aftershock thing. And finally I got frustrated and I'm like, I'm just gonna hit him. So I bumped him and got him out of our way, and I look and I'm like, jeez, it's a guy that was on lap 1 and went the wrong way. Like, all that was a dumbass move by somebody that, like, it cost us 5 minutes and got us behind on those guys. So then we felt like we needed to catch up.
Got into some rocks, and Cade Rod was stuck, kind of bellied out on some rocks. His winch was not working. It kind of free spool.
Yeah, we were pretty patient. We helped Cade. His winch didn't work, and he's like, you can drive over me, and I was like, okay. And I think we were so nice, we didn't want to drive over his hood and hurt his engine or something, so we tried to stay to one side. When I came down, what was so interesting is his bumper sticks out past the lip, where ours is smooth and doesn't have any hook points, and he has like ends that stick out, and that went in between a tube in the car. It's part of King of the Hammers is finding a way around guys on the alternate lines. And I thought we could get that line done. So we were patient. We hadn't lost our heads. I knew we couldn't get around them the way that Miller tried. He had about the same issue with the other line. And I should have tried that left line. I've never tried it, but that's that, you know, hindsight's 20/20. But what a bummer for everybody. Obviously we wanted this one, but you can't control it all the time, you know.
Eventually, Jason would make it out and make his way back to the pits to assess the damage.
Came in, they're in pretty good spirits, in 13th place right now, so they got some work to do in lap 3, but we know they can do it. They never drive the car 100%. They might be doing it now. Put a couple fresh tires on it, went over it front to back, just so they're going in knowing they have a solid car that's ready to hit it. There's some body damage, but everything's pretty surface level, so the car's ready to get hit, and they're gonna be sending it. Hopefully we see them coming here pretty soon.
Jason was behind, but not out completely. He wanted to finish for his team. Pushing hard to make up some time lost, he would unfortunately crash out, breaking his steering and his thumb. Jason and his team's day would come to an end.
I hit a big rock in one of these rollers. It's definitely the hardest hit we've ever had in the car. But it blew the orbital in half, which I've never seen. And unfortunately the hit was hard enough. I hit the steering wheel and my thumb, when the wheel spun around backwards, broke backwards.
You broke your thumb?
Oh yeah, I mean it was bleeding out through the glove, so we had to take it off. And then a nice man down here, I think Big's Equipment that works on stuff around here, Big Steel, he came over and he's a medic and he taped it all up for us. I told him not to tape it up because I thought it was outside assistance, and they went and called on the radio and they're like, no, that's okay, medical's not outside assistance. I'm like, all right, so got the bleeding to stop, and it wasn't that bad. It was just that the nail came off, and so it bled a bunch, but it wasn't like gnarly. It's just that it was dislocated backwards, and I pulled it back around right away, and it didn't hurt after that. And now it's starting to throb a little, but it's all good. I just feel so bad for the guys because we ran that third lap sort of for the team. This is the highway back to the camp. Whoops.
Sorry, man.
It's all good. Got a sandwich out of the deal.
After fighting hard against the KOH beast, Jason and his team would be forced to retreat and begin healing and preparing for the next battle. The team will return stronger, hungrier, and with a chip on their shoulder for the King of the Hammers 2025.